Hello. Come on in, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Um, don't forget to like and click the subscribe button down below. I'm just going to get right into it. So today's video is, I really want to talk about acne because I myself have struggled with acne, hyperpigmentation. I have psoriasis. I don't know if you guys can see it. I have psoriasis in my scalp. I have just been struggling with my overall, the health of my skin since I can remember. I remember when I was probably like maybe 6 or 7 years old. The psoriasis in my hair got so bad that this whole section of my hair actually fell out. And my life was pretty stressful. My parents didn't have it together, so the doctors told my dad, at the time we were not in the best place as far as our living situation and stuff like that. The doctors told my dad that I was stressed, and that's why I lost my hair. But as the years would go on, and I got older and I got more in tune with my skin and things of that nature, and my scalp and all of that, I realized that it wasn't stress, that I have and had at the time and still have today, just a really bad case of psoriasis. And psoriasis is, you get these scaly plaques of buildup of skin. And at the time, my dad, he's a guy, so he doesn't have experience with taking care of a kid's hair. And my sister, who's 4 years older than me, so if I was 7, she was like 11. Maybe I was even younger than that, 6 or 7. So she was 10 or 11. She was trying to do something with my hair, but obviously she didn't know that much about hair. So she didn't know. She would try to style it for me to make it look good, but she didn't know to, if someone has psoriasis on their skin, to kind of like scratch the scalp and, wash it often and, keep oil on it. But even with the oil, that's even like a tricky thing because I also have like oily skin too, so it's a kind of combination, but it can be oily. So I have overactive sebaceous glands as well. So it's just yeah, guys, it's just a crazy situation. So I just wanted to know, do any of you guys have acne prone skin, or psoriasis in your scalp, or anything of that sort? I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, because I had so many acne scars, and if you could still see, there is still some hyperpigmentation and things of that sort going on with my skin. Like from a distance, I probably look a little bit clear, but yeah, no. I'm just like everybody else. I struggle on a day-to-day basis to looking my best, trying to look fresh and clean and all of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I did actually find this product, and I am absolutely infatuated and elated and overwhelmed with the results that I have received thus far from this particular product, being as though I do suffer with hyperpigmentation issues and acne issues, and just different concerns with trying to keep, that I have personally, with trying to keep my skin clear and pimple free, and discoloration and hyperpigmentation free. So this product is V. I am a cosmetologist. I also have an esthetician license, and I also have a license in LPN, which is a licensed practical nurse. So I'm all about the science. And a lot of products claim to have tapped into some revolutionary type formula that will improve the overall appearance of your skin. And I'm still looking for something for my hair, because I still haven't found a product that will do it for my hair. Or, you know, companies will say that they found the ultimate formula for your hair, and a lot of the times it's just the tea tree situation. But for me, it doesn't work, because with psoriasis, I get really, really dry. So something as harsh as mint or tea tree of any of those things that get your scalp feeling tingly, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you guys have had tingly scalp if you try any of those type of products. It just makes my scalp worse. It doesn't make my scalp better. I need something that's purifying, that can get the scalp clean and get into the nitty gritty of it all deep enough to get the plaques off of my scalp. But I also need something moisturizing, because I don't know if you guys can see, I have pretty thin hair. So that is a struggle. But anyway, I'm getting derailed off of what I was saying. I was talking about one thing at a time, the acne solution that I found. And it's not even really an acne solution. It is basically, it's a chemical pill. It's a chemical pill catered to brown people. You know, Caucasians, they don't really burn, but brown people, we really scar up, and you can see the scars on it. So you have to find a product that's really good with the pigmentation in your skin, and also that won't damage the molecular level the cells that promote melanin, the production of melanin, which are called melanocytes. So we want a product that won't disrupt that whole process. And I think I found it, and I have been pushing it to my clients that come and see me for facials and things of that sort. I have been really promoting this product because it has done wonders for my skin. I'm going to try to go through some pictures and see if I can find some old pictures of me so you guys could see how my skin, how it used to look. And the other day I uploaded a video. She's an acquaintance of mine, but she's also a client. You know, she called me. She was, you know, talking to me about her concerns as far as her acne, and you know, she's seen the transformation that I did for myself. And you know, she was like, well, Shantae, it seems like no matter what I'm doing as far as going to the dermatologist, and I'm receiving facials from you consistently, and it still doesn't seem like I'm getting the results that I want. It's still now, mind you, she's doing topical and oral medication from the dermatologist, and she's seeing me like twice a month for really deep facials. And I'm talking about with steam and you know, wrapping her face up in different products, and really just manipulating the skin to try to get the blood flowing, and trying to get the acne under control. But she was expressing to me that, you know, she was just frustrated. And you know, I told her about VI. I said, have you ever considered doing a chemical pill? You know, you're talking about my face and what I've done with my face, but that was one of the first things that I did to try to, one, because it's a chemical pill, excuse me, my phone is ringing, eliminate some of the bacteria that's hiding underneath the skin and the pores. And a lot of the time, acne, that's basically what it stems from. Bacteria that is building up underneath your skin, and your sebaceous glands are overactive, and bacteria get clogged up in there, and your pores are blown open. And you know, where there's dirt, darkness, and moisture, there's infection. So yeah. So when I brought it to her attention, she said, no, I had never thought about that. She said, I thought that you had just achieved what you achieved just through good skin hygiene, and you know, you're performing facials on yourself and staying hydrated, and by drinking plenty of water, and washing your face 2 to 3 times a day, and steaming, and all of the stuff that we do in order to try to eat well, and all of that stuff that we try to do to stay beautiful and glowing. And I said, oh, well, yeah, I did a lot of those things, but also I incorporated a chemical peel. And once I started incorporating a chemical pill of skin rejuvenation, real skin rejuvenation to my whole regimen, that's when I started to see changes. So she said, okay. And she said, well, I'm not going to decide on it today. She said, let's just do the facial that you came to do. And I'll give it some thought. And by the next time I call you to schedule an appointment, I'll let you know. So I said, okay, that's cool. That's fine. And I said, well, listen, let me do this for you. I said, because and 9 times out of 10, I know you'll probably get the chemical pill. I said, I have some on me because I have some other appointments after I leave you. Let me skin test you today, which is a skin patch test is just whatever product you're using, you will apply it to to the person, to their skin. And you will check the results in 24 to 48 hours to see how their skin reacted to it. And if they had no reactions, then their skin can tolerate the chemical, and they're not allergic. They won't have go into anaphylactic shock or have a really bad allergic reaction to the product, to the chemicals. So she said, okay, that sounds fair. So I performed a little skin patch test on her, close to her face, like right in this area. And I told her, leave the solution on for 6 hours and wash that spot. And in 24 to 48 hours, I'll give you a call. If anything crazy happened before then, obviously get in contact with your primary care physician and call me and let me know as well. And we'll take it from there. So she said, okay, fine. So that's what we did. I gave it a skin patch test, and then I left and, did her facial first, and then did the skin test, and then I left, and in 48 hours we talked. So when we talked, she said, no, I didn't have any reactions. I said, okay, that's fine. And that was that. So when I spoke to her in the 48 hours, she still had not, decided if she wanted to actually receive the skin rejuvenation service or not. And that was completely fine with me, because when I explained to her the process, it does sound pretty intimidating when you talk about the process of it all. So maybe a few more days went by, almost like a week or so, when she called me and she said, listen, she's in the cosmetic beauty industry as well. So, her appearance, when you're in this business, when you are a hairstylist, anything that has to do with really customer service, a hairstylist, a nail tech, a nurse, a barber, any of those kind of, where you're working on people and you're touching people and you have to be in service in that way, your appearance is important. And I know that even if you might be clean, but if you are not presentable, it really hurts your business. So she's in business of service business too. She is a eyelash technician, and she expressed that to me, that it's hurting her business. So maybe like a week or whatever went by, and she called me and she's like, hey, I've given it some thought, and I think that I'm going to decide to have this service done. So I said, okay, that's no problem. And I asked her, well, when do you think you would want to see me? And she's going through her book, her appointment book, and trying to figure out, because this is a process, and she really didn't want to see any of her clients while she was going through the peeling process. So she was trying to figure all of that jazz out. And I'm like, well, listen, you again, let me know. So she's like, no, yeah, okay, so we decided on a date and a time and all of that. So we did that. I got to her house. We scheduled for, I think it was like maybe a Thursday, because I'm also still working at, I work as a nurse and I work as an esthetician, and I juggle between the two schedules. So I think it was like on a Wednesday or a Thursday. I went over, because I'm mobile with my services, my skincare services. I travel to my patients or clients. I'm not gonna say patients, clients. I travel to them. So I get to her home, and I give her some education. I said, listen, I'm gonna put the solution on. First things first, I'm going to moisten your face and wash your face with some cool water, like almost cold water. And then I'm going to prep your face for what I'm going to do, because there is a prep. And then I'm going to put the actual pill onto your skin. And I'm going to, your skin is really bad. I'm going to do about 2 to 3 passes. So I explained to her that the chemicals have a really pungent smell. So to brace yourself for that. And I also explained to her that this is a chemical peel, and we will be removing the top layer of your skin. So there will be some stinging. I gave her education on aftercare, what to do after the actual chemical peel process, while she's peeling, and once the peeling process is done. I gave her all of the, the tea on how this was going to go. And I also gave her the time limit. I said within 3 days you should start peeling, but the actual peeling process could take up to maybe almost 2 weeks, like 7 to 10 days, depending on how your skin is peeling. I gave her all of that information, and I wanted to be very thorough so that she understood the process that was about to happen to her. I told her that you're going to look ugly before you look pretty. Like, it's not like a facial. After your facial, you're looking dewy, your skin is glowing. This process isn't like that. This process, you actually look ugly before you see the results. So I gave her all of those tidbits, so that way she knew what she really, really, really was getting into. And she said, okay. So I put the chemical on her face. I told her, let it sit for 6 hours. I gave her the facial cleanser that comes in the kit. I said, wash your face in 6 hours. It comes with the anti-itch cream, which is good for moisture too. And it comes with, sunscreen. It's important that you wear, ladies, gentlemen, it is important, even if the sun isn't beaming really heavy. You guys can probably see in my background, fall is approaching. Even if the sun isn't beaming really heavy, sunscreen is important. Protect your skin. But anyway, I told her how to use. I told her to wash her face, put on an anti-itch. If she goes out, put on a sunscreen. And if she had to go out that day, wear something that will provide shade, that will shade her face. And she said, okay. And then I told her, in the morning when you wake up, wash your face with the gentle cleanser. It could be the cleanser that came inside of there. And to put on the sunscreen to moisturize. Later on, I told her that next night is a 3-day process. Later on that night, wash your face again. It comes with the towelette. Use the towelette, wipe it all over your face, and moisturize. Try to refrain from sleeping on your face. You do that again, those steps again the 3rd day. And then after by the 3rd day, you're in not full pill, because people think that they're going to like peel completely off. Typically, the most sensitive areas in your face is your cheeks and around your snout hair, around your mouth. So typically, that's where the peeling starts first, around here and on your cheeks. And your forehead, it be looking shiny, almost like leather. That's kind of like what the skin look like, almost like leather. And your forehead typically is the last thing to peel. So people will see that the cheeks are peeling, around the snout is peeling, the chin is peeling. And then they'll give me a call and be like, hey, what's up with your product? My forehead isn't peeling at all. It just looks burnt. And I explained to them, just keep on moisturizing, keep on washing, keep on staying hydrated. Staying hydrated is very, very, very important, everyone. Stay hydrated and it will happen. So that was that. My girlfriend, she finished peeling. My acquaintance, she finished peeling. Money, stop with the barking. That's my baby, guys. He hears something outside my door and he's barking at it. She finished peeling, and even though she still has some hyperpigmentation, she still has some acne scarring, because this girl, I'm gonna insert a picture of her face into this. Her skin is really bad, y'all. So it's not, a chemical peel is not like you have it one time and all is fixed. Every blemish that you have is fixed. Your skin is looking dewy and glowy and you have no more scars. And chemical peels don't work like that. It is a process. It is a lifting process. So if you got a chemical peel today, I would suggest within another 6 weeks, if you have really bad acne, within 6 weeks, you get another one, because what the solution does, not only does it lift the hyperpigmentation and correct sunspots and acne scarring, it penetrates down into your sebaceous glands and into your pores and wherever, because it's an acid, wherever bacteria is lurking and lingering down in deep down in places that we can't see with the naked eye, the acid starts to actually kill and break down those bacterias and things that don't belong underneath our skin. So that is not going to happen in one sitting. That happens over a course of time. So if you get one today, within 6 weeks, 6 to 7 weeks, you would get another chemical peel. And you'll keep on, and I've had a client where her sessions lasted almost a year. Like she probably got like, we weren't doing them every 6 weeks, but she probably got like a good, maybe 5 to 6 chemical peels within a year. And I mean, each time you do it, you see results. You see that your skin is starting to improve, that it's a little bit better than it was prior to. But it's not going to happen all in one sitting. So be mindful of that if you guys, are wherever you're at in your hometown. I'm in Philly. So if you guys are in Philly, if you want to schedule with me, you can find me at www.Glow Imagery, GLOWIMAGER.net. If you want to schedule an appointment with me, that's fine. If you find a provider in your own city, if this is something that you're considering, that's cool too. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to keep you guys, too much longer. I just wanted to come on and talk about the acne today because, I know I struggle. I know a lot of other people, struggle with it as well. And it's something that's really important to me, something that I hold near and dear to me, something that, has been a concern of mine and something that has been a big part of my life. It's been a part of my journey in this thing that we call life, as far as getting it together and keeping it together and constantly struggling with it on a day-to-day basis. And I just wanted to connect with some people. Hopefully you guys can connect with me on this. And that's that. Don't forget to like my page. Please like my page if you can relate to this. And please do subscribe. And I will try to come on. I've tried to start a YouTube channel before, and I'm kind of shy. I'm kind of withdrawn, so it wasn't going my way. But I got to get out of that. And I don't know how I'm shy with doing this, but I work in public service. But it is what it is. I don't know. It feels different to me, but that's just my craziness. So again, like, subscribe, and I'll try to come on at least once or twice a week and just talk about some things that are important to me, regardless if it's medical or if it's fashion or just things that interest me, things that concern me, things that are important to me, all of the above. I'm going to go ahead and tap out, sign off, and you guys stay absolutely positively fabulous, and I'll see you next time. Bye.